get started as a virtual assistant? Hi, moon lovers! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, well, my name is Patience Moon. This is Moon's virtual assistant. I am Moon's virtual girl. I'm all about helping businesses and minding businesses. And I'm a virtual assistant with 7 years experience. So you're welcome. Now on this channel, I'm going to be sharing you tools and even advice to help you grow your virtual assistant journey. If you've ever wondered, how do I even get started as a virtual assistant? Well, you are in the right place. But in this video, let me tell you something. I'll help you break down. I will make sure that I break down everything that you need to know, anything and everything that will help you kickstart your journey as a virtual assistant, even if you have zero experience. So what you need to do is make sure that you stick around to the end, because I will be sharing few insider tips that has helped me, get clients, help me ace in my virtual assistant quickly. So you know what? Let's get into it. First, and what I know you would want to ask that, like, okay, I'm new here. What's this lady talking about? But this is basically virtual assistant. How do you get started? So let me explain and clarify what a virtual assistant is. A virtual assistant is someone who provides remote services. So it could be administrative, it could be creative, it could be technical, any services to support business owners. So we create all these services. We have all these services that we have, we create to support business owners, business entrepreneurs, startup, organization. So think of it as being the right-hand person to your clients, but you're working online from anywhere in the world. Now, what are the common tasks that we do as a virtual assistant? Like I said, some people do administrative services, that's manage emails, calendar. Some people do social media management. Some are in the creative industry, graphics, video, data entry, customer service, even project management, project coordination, you name it. But the best part about it is you can tailor your services to your skills and what you like, what interests you. So you know what we need to do now? We need to move on to how we can actually get started as a virtual assistant. Now, there are various steps that I would be giving you, and I'll be helping you go through this step. Now, the first step is I need you to identify your skills and services. Now, what do I mean by that? Identify your skills and then decide on the service that you want to offer. I know I've mentioned that twice, but you're asking yourself, like, what's she talking about? Now, I need you to sit back in the comfort of your home and ask yourself this question. First question, what am I good at? What are you good at? For example, maybe you like being organized, you're well detailed, you are a creative. That's what you're good at. You're very, very organized. You like to organize things. You like to design. You like to just get creative. What is that thing that you're good at? The second question I need you to ask yourself is, do you have any experience, like previous experience, that could translate into a virtual assistant task? So probably in your, when you finished university or what you studied in school might be HR, and then you like to play with graphics, you like to play with designs, or maybe you finished as an history student like me and you like to help people, with administrative tasks, or you've been an administrator before or admin assistant, and you can offer email, calendar management. What is that experience, that previous experience that you have done before that can be translated into a virtual assistant task? Now, the third question I need you to ask yourself is, what tasks do you enjoy doing? What is that thing that, God, if you wake me up at 2 a.m. in the morning, I will not grumble, I will not complain, I will jump at it and get it done? Ask yourself that question. Also, remember, you don't need to know everything right now. You don't need to know everything. Probably you can just start up with 2 or 3 services that you're confident about. For example, my 4 services were general administrative services and social media management. So what I did then when I started was email management. I did social media posting. I did a lot of transcription services. I took minutes. I did document creations, PDF, and the rest, conversion. So what is your own? What you want to start with that you're confident with? You can start with that. Step 2, set up your business. Yes, what did I say? Set up your business. This might actually sound intimidating, but it is pretty simple. And this is the thing that you need to do. I will still use myself as an example. When I started, I just started just basic. I have a coach who discovered who I am or what I'm doing today, Coach Lara Yeku. And after I discovered what I wanted to do, I told okay, this is me. I want to do HR. And we had a back and forth. And I ended up telling her I want to become a virtual assistant. The first thing I did was I stumbled on a virtual assistant person, that's Savvy Creative, who, helped me shape my mindset and, carried me along. I interned with her. And immediately I picked a name this time. That was like the first thing I did, Moon's Virtual Assistant. And I think months, it wasn't up to even 3 to 4 or 5 months later, I registered my business, seriously. But before I even did that, what I did was I created a brand. Now that is it. You get a name, choose your business name. You can use your name. My name is Patience Moon, and I use Moon's Virtual Assistant. So you can use your name, but get a business name and then design a simple logo using the free tool, like I said, Canva. And if you cannot, please get a graphic designer. I will not say more than that. I know I need more emphasis on that. So I got a name, a design, a logo for myself. And then what I went to do was I registered the name. I registered my business almost immediately. I did, because I think that time it was actually affordable. But for now, if you cannot, the next thing you need to do is pick your tools. Invest in basic tools like Google Workspace for emails, Trello or Notion for tax management, and even Zoom for client calls. So just invest in tools. Pick up a tool that you can use to communicate with this client. The third thing you need to do is set your rate. It is important. How do you do that? You need to research on other virtual assistants. What do they charge? You can go on Upwork, you can go on Fiverr, go on LinkedIn, just look for your fellow virtual assistant and ask questions. What do they charge? Now you can start with a beginner friendly rate. Don't go overboard. If you're beginner, start with a beginner friendly rate. For example, I started with $5, then increased to $10. So you can do $10, $15, $25 per hour, and it is great for new virtual assistants. So don't go down and say, okay, because I'm low, I have to do $3. Go to the Philippines for that. But you'll see, I'm talking for Nigerian virtual assistants. You can charge as low as $10, $15, $25 per hour. The fourth thing you need to do is create a contract. You need this contract to assist you, to protect you. And one beautiful thing about myself is I actually did, play around with few contracts. I looked for free templates from sites like Honeybook and so on. And when I started growing in this business, I actually now decided to have a lawyer for myself. So I have my own personal lawyer who creates contracts for me. All I do is, Coco Itemana, change this to this. This is the client's name. So once it sends to me, I just, you can just play around, just change the name, change your scope of service that you have with the client, and you're good to go. This will help you protect yourself and outline your expectation with your client. So if you don't have one, you can send me a DM. I'll point you to the right direction. My lawyer, like I said, drafted mine, so he could do yours at an affordable amount, affordable price. All you need to do is send me a DM. And finally, I want you to know that it's okay to start small and upgrade and set up as you grow. I'm not saying you should run that race. Just take it easy. Easy does it. Be calm. You will get there. So it's okay to start small, upgrade your setup as you grow. And the key is just get started. Just get started. There should not be dilly-dally. There should not be procrastination. Just get started. Now, step 3 is find your first clients. I know this is the amazing part that you guys like to hear. But the big question here is, how do you actually get your clients? I'm going to be giving you practical strategies that I have used that has worked for me that, would somehow work for you. The first thing you need to do is leverage your network. Now, what do I mean leverage network? So for people who I teach, for my mentees and my students that I train as virtual assistants, what I say is start with your family and friends. I give them a template on how to create, there's something I give them, I share with them, where they create a template, for themselves. And they share it with friends. So let your friends, let your family, let your former colleagues know that you're starting a virtual assistant business. Because the beautiful thing is word of mouth is very powerful. So let them know. Let them know. So you see Upwork, Fiverr, LinkedIn, these are like sites that are great for beginners. Optimize your profile in all of this. In fact, I always advise to open an Instagram page for yourself. Use a professional photo or probably a logo. Make sure that your bio is very clear. Let people understand that you're a virtual assistant and what service you're offering and how you intend to help people. All this you can do. Set examples with what you can do. The third thing is you need to optimize your LinkedIn. It is important. LinkedIn is a business space. It is different from Instagram. actually. So it is a very, very different space. So you need to optimize your LinkedIn. What you need to do there is create a standout LinkedIn profile. You see that your About Me page, be explicit with it. Go all the length and explain how you can help people, because that's what they want to know. Highlight your skills there, highlight your services on LinkedIn, share content that are related to your niche so that you attract your potential. You're a virtual assistant, probably a real estate virtual assistant. Don't go posting about project management. No. You're a graphics person. Don't go posting about something else that you're not. Stick to what you are. Stick to who you are. If you want to teach, stick to that. Now, the fourth thing is join a virtual assistant group. There are Facebook groups, there are LinkedIn groups, there are LinkedIn communities for virtual assistant, and this is fantastic for you network. It will help you network and find these job leads. One tip I'm going to leave with you is when you're pitching to potential clients, focus on how you can solve their problem. I've said it over and over. Don't just go blah, 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 blah. How can you solve this problem? How can you solve my problem? For example, you can go with, I can help you save 5 to 10 hours of your hours a week. You can start by that. I can help you save 5 to 10 hours a week by managing your emails, scheduling your tasks. And that's what will make you stand out. I would also like to share bonus tips to help you succeed in the virtual assistant business. So before we wrap up here, those bonus tips that I'm sharing with you, make sure that you hold on to it. The first one is keep learning. Invest in online courses. Do not stay where you are. I started as a general virtual assistant, and now I'm a project manager and human resource virtual assistant. So invest in yourself. There are platforms like Udemy, Allison, Coursera that offers these courses. Go on it. And if you cannot come to me, I train. Yes, I train and I mentor people on how to become virtual assistant, how to get started. Number 2 is stay consistent. Success does not happen overnight. It is not magic. I'm not a magician. I don't know if you are, but success does not happen overnight. I need you to be patient and keep showing up. Just keep posting, keep talking about it, keep shouting, telling people your brand. Shout it at the top of your voice. Third is build your portfolio. Just create a simple project, if you don't have a real client. Now, let me give you something that would help you. So if you don't have a real client that you've worked yet with, maybe you don't have anybody that you've actually done this business or done anything for as a virtual assistant, what you need to do, you can just design a social media calendar, or you can just write a mock email, do a mock email campaign. If you're good with graphics, just do 1 or 2 graphics for any of your friends. I'm serious. Just go ahead and do it and use it to build your portfolio. Just that little thing can actually help you. This small step that I've actually shared with you would help you build credibility, and it will give you confidence over time. Starting a virtual assistant can be, or might even be, make you feel very overwhelming at first. Yes, it might be overwhelming at first, but trust me, it is the most rewarding journey that you can take. Working from home, avoiding traffic, especially if you're in Lagos. The hustle and bustle is not touching you. Come on, guys. Virtual assistant is, I'm talking from experience. I don't know why there's a pause here, because sometimes it can actually make you feel overwhelmed. But if you keep to it, if you stay at it, it is rewarding. I hope my video has helped you. And if this video has helped you, please, you know what to do. Keep a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media at Moons Virtual Assistant for more tips. Or even go as far as sharing it with someone who is thinking about becoming a virtual assistant. Now, my Moon lovers, it is your turn. What is that first step that you're going to take to start your virtual assistant journey? You trust me that I always ask you a question at the end of my video. So I need you to put it in the comment below, put it in the comment below here and let me know what is that first step that you've taken. I've shared a lot of steps. So what's that first step that you, my Moon lovers, will be taking to start your virtual assistant journey? And I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now. My name is Patience Moon.